So, hi dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus rising for Gemini singles for the month of April 2026. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not at all for you, okay? Don't do that. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start. Gemini, the overall energy or your current energies regarding love and relationship area. Let's see what we have. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice, the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. From deep inside, you guys want to have fun. You guys want excitement. You guys want this. Okay, we are having fun. We are living in the present moment. We are doing whatever it takes to be happy. But when it comes to the conscious level, from deep down, you're like, okay, let's do it. Still in this on and off, in and out, I'm passionate, I'm not passionate, I want it, I don't want it kind of energy. But you guys are feeling like you guys are ready from inside. When it comes to the conscious level, the wheels are turning. Your energies are shifting from being this on and off, in and out, maybe immature, maybe player kind of energy, maybe just for fling kind of energy, to this energy of let me do the right thing, even if it is going to take me 10 years from now to find the right kind of person. I am not going to open up to anything or anyone less than what I deserve, less than what is going to be the right thing for me. So Gemini, it's like a tug of war. It's like a contradictory energy within yourself. Some days you guys feel like okay, everybody like does this shit, right? Everybody have somebody by their side with whom they are pretending to love, but they're having fun. But when it comes to like your consciousness, your awareness is making you feel like no, don't go in the wrong direction just because everybody is doing it. It doesn't mean it's going to be the right direction for you also. So the universe is kind of forcing you to step into your power and do the right thing. And that's why you guys are feeling like being in this defensive energy, being in this energy of trying to protect yourself from everything or everyone that's not actually good for you. And you guys are like okay, this is good. This is how it should be. So you're accepting the divine's justice, the divine's energies, because you might have tried this on and off, in and out, just for fun kind of energies before also, and from time to time you feel like doing that because of maybe the environment. But now like you guys are choosing to consciously not to do things that are not aligning with what you really want and deserve in your love and relationship area. Let's see your energies for a new person, new connection, new bond, Gemini. We have the Four of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck is a death card. As quickly as it's going to start, you guys are going to end it like okay, goodbye. Death card here represents this situation. There might be some kind of energies that you're still dealing with, that you're still ending. There's a transformation phase of your life that's going on right now. Whether this situation happened 10 years ago doesn't matter. Transformation phase can go for the rest of your life too, if you're not going to accept the changes, if you're not going to be aware of the present moment. So there is some kind of transformative phase, transformative energies going on inside of you that you guys are still dealing with. That's why even if someone is going to enter in your life, you guys are not going to like the idea of being with them. So there are going to be options, but you guys are not going to like them. There are two reasons. One is like you're not ready at all to open up because you feel like you should open up to that kind of person, that kind of energy that you deserve. Second, you have a specific person or a specific kind of person in your mind that you feel like you should be having in your life. Otherwise, everything else, everyone else, I don't care about their existence. I don't care if they die or live. Right. So your perception, your perspective, your energies are shifting very deeply. And that's why even if you are going to connect with somebody, I don't think so you are going to talk to them more than 1 day or 2 day. You guys are going to be like, nope, not aligning, not matching with my energies, goodbye. It's going to be like uh, this energy of I don't care, because you're not matching with my energies, I don't care. Cool, let's see. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your life right now. Might be for some of you, you guys are so focused on your career, your money, your job, your finances, that you guys are not going to worry too much about your love and relationship area. Otherwise also, I don't see you being very active in that department because of the reasons that I told you. But for some of you, finances are, and career is a major factor that is stopping you from moving in this direction. Let's see for our past person, past situation that you guys might be still stuck on. Let's see. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. So deep from deep down inside, you guys are like, I don't care about this person. They don't exist in my imagination, even how to like let them like how to feel about them or think about them at all. So you guys are super 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 detached from the idea of being with the past person, past situation. But if you're watching this still, that means you're interested. Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. There are chances of having communication with somebody. I don't think so this is a situation where you guys are in no communication or you guys don't talk to each other at all. I don't think so this is that case or that scenario. This is that scenario where both of you are talking to each other, but you guys, one of you is totally detached from the idea of being in a romantic relationship here. So I do see a lot of back and forth communication and this energy of let's start from the start, but keep it cordial, keep it balanced. I don't think so somebody jumping into this conclusion of having a romantic relationship with you, whether it's a ex or it's a person that you wanted to be in a relationship with at some point of time. So for this past person, past energy, I do see communication, a lot of communication. I do see this energy of let's start from the start, let's be practical, let's be grounded, or let's be mature adults and keep things cordial, keep things balanced. Cool, cool. Let's see for this past person, past situation. So we have the deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, some kind of deceptive energies are there in the situation. One of you is not being totally honest with the other person here. Maybe that's why things didn't work out at the first place between you guys, Gemini. But right now also, one of you is not being totally honest with the other person here regarding their feelings, regarding their intentions, and that is why things are not moving forward even if you guys want to. That is why might be you guys are keeping it a casual kind of bond or friendship kind of a deal only. Okay, cool. Let's see what is the guidance for you guys for the situation for the month of April 2026. I will try my best to do the reading again in the mid of April. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. First of all, you guys have to like differentiate lust and love, infatuation and love, attraction and love. Not every person that you're infatuated to or attracted to is the love of your life, right? And then just because you're getting sexually attracted to somebody, just because you're getting attracted to somebody's personality or looks or smile or eyes or something, doesn't mean you're falling in love with them. It's just simple attraction. Most of the times we're like today's time, love is just hormonal, that's it. Love is not what we guys think love is. Love is actually the love that we share with the small kid. We feel very loving, nurturing, caring kind of energies towards them. We feel like we are going to save their child from everyone, from every demon, from every evil, and we are just going to take care of them. That's what true love is. And what we think love is fucking each other all the time, being codependent, not letting each other breathe, like asking each other thousand times, where are you, what you are doing, like as if you guys are each other's property or something. That's not love at all. Period. I said what I said. And then you guys have to understand the difference between infatuation, lust, sexual energies, and attraction. These things. And then if you guys are like working day and night to protect your freedom, to protect yourself from being in the wrong connection, being with the wrong energy, at least give the love to yourself. Be loving and nurturing and compassionate towards yourself. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. You don't have to behave like a robot or someone just because you don't want the wrong kind of energy to enter in your space. You might be becoming the wrong energy yourself. Hyper independence is also something that you should be working on, Gemini. Stop yourself. Start giving yourself the kind of love that you want from other person, the kind of love that I just told you. Treat yourself as your child. Treat yourself as someone that is going to be there with you for the rest of your life till you are breathing. You're not going to leave your side. These all things we are expecting from the other people, and we should expect it from ourselves. That's the biggest mistake that we do as humans, that we always expect others to understand us. Why? They have their own life, they have their own perspective, they have their own energies. Why they are going to understand you? Why? If you are not ready to understand yourself, if you are not ready to take a stand for yourself, if you are not ready to create stronger boundaries, and you're going to allow everyone to walk over you, if you're always going to be in the victim mode or blame game mode, you are never going to find love. Forget about other people's love. Your own love is the most important thing that you should be gifting yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself, like, because oh my god, I'm working on myself, I'm working too much on my finances, my career, and this and that. But who cares for themselves? Who loves themselves? That's a bogus thing. That's a cringe thing. That cringe thing that is the only thing that can bring you the love of your life in your life. Yep. See, let's see. Final message. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah, you might be continuously suppressing your feelings, or you might be, mixing your hormonal energies towards something or someone into feelings. You guys should just focus on, be aware of, very, very aware of what truly, truly feelings are. Feelings are feelings, right? What truly, oh my god, how to explain this? Don't suppress your feelings, don't suppress your emotions. Whatever you're feeling is human, is worth exploring, right? And but don't again confuse attraction, sexual thoughts, lust, or infatuation with love. My goodness, it was difficult. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.